Hello Burleson students. In this video I'm going to be talking about what to practice if you're in 6th grade and if you're at home and you don't have any idea how to structure your practice. Okay, as always for this video we are going to need our scale sheet, and it doesn't matter if you are playing the full range or the 1 octaves. I'm hoping that at this point you should be playing full range scales, and also you're going to need your book. All right, and depending on what school you are going to, either Kerr Middle School or STEAM, you can use your rhythm charts or you can use your other related material, but I'm going to try to cover everything in this video. All right, make sure that you have your instrument with you and you are following along with me. In addition to the book and other resources that you have, I want you to also have your metronome and tuner with you. All right, some of you might have forgotten to take your metronomes home in this time. All right, so I am asking you to download a metronome on your phone, or if you have a device that has Google, you can just type in metronome into Google and you can use that metronome. But it's very essential to be using some sort of a click or a beat. All right. The very first thing that we want to practice is using our fingering chart and doing some sort of different vibrato pattern through our fingering chart. All right, so make sure that you're opening your book to page 46 and 47. And then in page 47, you can see that C in the middle of the staff. All right, I'm going to put my metronome on 70. Hopefully this is not too loud. All right, this is working well now. Right? Okay, and on each note, I'm going to be starting to play 8th note vibratos. All right, for 4 beats and 4 beats of 2 8th notes. All right, this is going to be the pattern. All right, so get ready, and I want you to be playing along with me. I play 4 beats and then you repeat after me. Then I go to the next note towards the upper register, so C, C sharp, and so on, going up. And I want you to repeat after me the pattern of vibrato that I'm doing. All right, I'm going to be doing the first octave going up, so brace yourself. This is starting from C, the first note on page 47. All right, before we continue all the way up there, I want you to remember that every pulsation should be as clear as possible. All right, so make sure that you're using your air, you are thinking about saying ooh and pushing all the air out, so the pulsations are very audible, that you can hear them easily. All right, go ahead and try it at home. All right, so we played all the way up to G. The next note that I'm going to be playing is G sharp. And for the rest of the scale, I'm going to change the pattern. So if you are an advanced level student in 6th grade, you might be practicing your vibrato in triplets, like 3 notes per click or per beat. All right, so for the rest of the exercise, I'm going to switch to 3 notes per beat. And if you haven't tried this yet, it would be a good opportunity for you to try with me. I'm going to bring down the metronome to 60. And the first note I'm going to be playing is G sharp. So G plus the G sharp key. Get ready. A sharp next. It's the same as B flat. Ready? B natural. All right, wonderful. So this was the first part of what to practice at home. You can always spend 4 or 5 minutes in the beginning of the day and warm up your instruments with just vibrato patterns, either eighth notes or triplet, depending on of what you have been doing. All right, the second thing that I would like you to do at home is your scales. All right, everybody, no matter if it's 1 octave or 2 octaves full range, you should be able to have the scale masters. If you don't have it, I'm pretty sure you can find it in your Google Classroom. So go ahead and download it and either print it or use a tablet or something and access that. I'm hoping that you have taken your binder with you at home. So in Scale Masters, we always do 2 different types of scales. The scales that we already know and the scales that we are struggling. Okay, because if we avoid them, we are going to be struggling forever. So for example, in a day, I might be wanting to play F major, which might be my easy scale. All right, so I'm going to be playing F major with metronome, and you're welcome to join me. This is F major full range. 1, 2, well, let's go a little bit slower. 1, 2, ready, go. And after you have practiced this a few times, maybe you can go ahead and try E flat major. That's one of those other easy ones that you are probably good at. So let's play E flat major. 1, 2, ready. Wonderful. So you go ahead and practice a few of the skills that you are good at. You can go ahead and pause this video and come back when you are finished with practicing the skills that you are really sure you can play them well. All right. If you have already played the skills that you know, every day or every week, it's a good opportunity to pick something you haven't done, all right, and learn that scale. For example, A major is the first scale on our Scale Masters full range. All right, I have made a different video about how to practice, how to learn, and how to master these full range scales. Okay, so go ahead and watch that another time. But this was just a reminder of what to practice. All right, so far we have gone through vibrato and we have gone through scales. All right, the next thing that you can do in home is rhythm studies. No matter if you're using the rhythm chart or just page 42 and 43 like my students at STEAM Middle School, all right, you can go ahead and play a few lines of those or sing them, all right. If you're playing flute, I would recommend playing them with a metronome so you are also practicing your instrument, all right. So open your book to page 43, 42 and 43. And I want us to practice measure 37 to 40. This is the first line of rhythm studies on page 43. So I want everybody to look at the line and realize what types of notes we have. We have 8 notes and quarter notes, and the quarter note rests in the third measure. All right, first, we always go with slower tempos. This is 60. 1, play with me. 2, ready. Oh, I forgot to tell you, you can practice these rhythms on a D because D is the most stable note that we have, and holding your instrument would be much easier. All right, so let's play it on a D. 2, ready. Alright, if you can already play it, I'm going to increase the tempo to 80. Make sure that you're playing it with me. 1, 2, ready. Alright, and you can go ahead and pause this video now and look at the other lines on page 42 and 43 or your rhythm charts. Alright, so make sure that you remember these are samples, these are all examples. I don't want you to do only this line every day. I am just reminding you what different options you have for everyday practicing. Okay, the next thing is going to be the fun part of our practice. Depending on where you're in the book, okay, you should be able to find a tune or a song to be able to play that. All right. In addition to that, I have posted some solos with their recordings that I've made, and you can find those in your Google Classroom. If you can't find them, make sure that you email your band director or just let me know. You can find my email in Burleson ISD contact list. For today, I would like to play number 179. It's on page 35. So make sure that you open to page 35. And you can go ahead and read through the score. You see we have 2 flats. We see we have a bunch of 8 notes. You see that we have a lot of slurred notes. All right. So those are the different types of things that I want you to notice. And this is going to be a sample performance of 179. 1, 2, ready. Well, this is the end of today's video. So I just wanted to remind you what types of different things you can practice at home. The first one was vibrato or different types of scales or you can practice your songs. All right, so you need to make sure that every day you include all of these, or at least 2 or 3 of them in your daily routine. All right, so I'm just going to repeat that one more time, and I want you to repeat with me. The first one was fingering charts, vibrato, either 8-note patterns or triplet patterns. The second one was our scales. Our scales are the most important technical thing that we are going to learn this year. The third part was our rhythm. You can either find them in your rhythm charts or rhythm studies at the end of your book. And last but not least, your songs, depending on where you are in the book, or if you have a solo or I've given you a solo, make sure that you always practice those. All right, see you in the next video.